What's everything made of? Almost everything in the universe is made of incredibly tiny building blocks called atoms. Atoms join together in many different ways to create all sorts of materials. Moon, Earth, Mars. Small planets and all moons are made up of a mix of atoms in all states: solid, liquid, and gas. Earth, liquid metal core, solid metal core, atmosphere of gases, solid crust. Mars, thin atmosphere, solid inner core, liquid outer core, solid crust with some ice. Giant planets are mostly made up of gas. Jupiter. Solid metal core, layer of liquid hydrogen, soapy inner atmosphere, thin outer atmosphere. Asteroids are chunks of rocks and minerals. Large asteroids occasionally hit planets, bringing new minerals with them. Comets are a mixture of rock and gas trapped in ice. Neutron, proton, electron cloud. Electrons are so small they are not really particles at all. They behave as if they are clouds of energy and as if they are little dots of stuff, all at the same time. The study of particles that behave in two ways at once is called quantum mechanics. Atoms have essential nucleus made of protons and neutrons, surrounded by a cloud of incredible small particles called electrons. Most of an atom is just empty space. If an atomic nucleus was the size of this dot, the whole atom would be the size of a large hippopotamus. What are atoms made of? Atoms are made up of even smaller parts, known as subatomic particles. There are 92 different types of atoms. Stars are mostly made up of two types, hydrogen and helium. These are the two smallest and simplest types of atoms. Scientists study atoms and subatomic particles using enormous machines called particle accelerators. Inside a star, the heat and pressure is so intense that its atoms gradually fuse together, creating new and bigger atoms. The biggest, heaviest atoms inside most stars are iron. The explosion sends these atoms flying out into space. The explosion sends these atoms inside the accelerator. Two beams of subatomic particles are sent whizzing around inside a tube. The two beams travel in opposite directions. The LHC is so big it stretches across the border between France and Switzerland. Each detector picks up signals relating to different kinds of particles. The computer image shows the pattern made by the energy released following a collision of particles from lead metal. ALF. When the beams collide, some of the particles smash into each other, sending off showers of even tinier particles. What does this have to do with the universe? The LHC comes close to recreating conditions experienced during the Big Bang. What are the very smallest particles? No one knows for certain. Most scientists believe there are two kinds of basic building blocks: fermions and bosons. These combine to create atoms, photons, and other fundamental particles. If the original fabric of the universe has a bowl of stew, fermions would be the chunky parts that give it a taste. Bosons would be the gloopy parts that hold it together.